Why do so many capsule wardrobes feel so lifeless? What if everything that you've learned about capsule wardrobes is completely wrong? Well, I learned it the hard way. For me, chasing the perfect capsule wardrobe meant wasting money for years. The turning point was realizing that my wardrobe didn't need the same basics as everyone else in order to be timeless. It needed to feel like me. The mistake? Following generic style advice. Because generic style advice ignores your unique body, your unique coloring, and most importantly, your personal style. For the past 4 years, I've been creating unique and creative, personalized capsule wardrobes for my clients. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how I do it, so you can create a wardrobe that finally feels like you. I think about personal style like branding. First, you have to really know yourself. Then you translate yourself through a visual brand or personal style concept. Finally, you execute that style in real life. That's where your creative capsule wardrobe comes in. For every capsule that I create, I first develop a personal style concept through my 12 competencies of personal style. Competency is just a fancy way of saying the knowledge and skills required to become good at something. Mastering these will give you a huge leg up on your personal style. So let's unpack the 12 competencies of personal style. At first, these might sound like abstract ideas, but when you put them together, you start to understand why some looks feel effortless and others just don't work. Color type. The fastest way to make your wardrobe look cohesive starts with this. Wearing the wrong colors isn't just unflattering, it can derail your entire capsule wardrobe. When you know your color type, your entire wardrobe mixes and matches effortlessly. Body type. This is not about matching a certain ideal figure. This is about embracing your unique beauty and using that foundation to create your desired effect. Understanding your body type is the only way that you can make informed decisions about shape and proportion. Core style. Without a clear style identity, you continue to invite chaos into your closet. Combining 3 style words with a style vocabulary gives you the foundation to develop your style with a clear and consistent direction, so you can curate your timeless style for the long run. The wardrobe framework. Great outfits and great wardrobes don't happen by accident. The best ones tend to strike a balance between 3 categories. Essentials keep things grounded, seasonals add timeliness, statements amplify emotion and personality. Wardrobe editing. Your style baggage is stealing your creative energy. Wardrobe editing is about removing the visual and emotional distractions that keep you from seeing and wearing the pieces that actually feel like you. Fit and measurements. This is all about practical tips for shopping and sizing to create your desired effect. Silhouette and proportions. Proportion is the secret behind every great look. This is where we start to combine body type, color type, core style, and fit and measurements. Color story. Knowing your color type is just the beginning. Color story is how you convey a mood within each outfit. Texture. Similar to color, textures also tell a story. This includes how to build interest through texture. Multidimensional style. Multidimensional style is all about expanding on your core style and adapting to new situations. Conflict and balance. The right kind of tension in an outfit takes it to the next level. Without conflict and balance, your outfits either feel forgettable or chaotic. Full outfits. Finally, everything comes together into full looks. We talk about building great outfits, creating your style uniforms, and styling your full wardrobe. So the theory is great, but the question is, how do we actually do this? Now let me show you how I put these concepts into practice when building a capsule wardrobe. Building the capsule. After creating almost 100 capsules over the past 4 years, I've honed in on a process that's simple, repeatable, and works for anyone. Step 1, the foundation. As I mentioned before, you can't truly develop your style until you know yourself. If you don't understand who you are or who you're becoming, any attempt to build a personal style will ultimately feel detached. So first, I must learn who my client is, their personality, lifestyle, and goals. That's the foundation. Then we work our way from the inside out. Step 2, the canvas. No one is a blank canvas. Clothing and accessories don't cover up who we are. Personal style is an additive form of art. Everyone has a unique set of features that contribute to their overall style or vibe. That's why the next step is body type and color analysis. Even if a client doesn't want to follow every guideline, it's still important that we understand their body type and color type. Because if we don't understand their body architecture and coloring, We can't intentionally choose pieces to create their desired effect. Step 3, the style concept. This is where we take everything we know about a client and translate it into a style concept. This is a collaborative step in which we develop their core style. 3 style words broken down into a style vocabulary. And we start ideation for the capsule's creative direction by building a mood board. This is how I ensure that my client and I are always on the same page, and how I keep clients' wardrobes true to them. The style concept acts as a filter for every piece that we consider adding to the wardrobe. Step 4, start shopping. When I'm ready to start shopping, I'll first choose a few retailers that align with our style concept. It's important to choose wisely because the first place you shop can often set the tone for the entire capsule. At this stage, I'll save anything that aligns with my client's body type, color type, and at least one of their core style words. I usually source at least 75 to 100 items for a 25 to 30 item capsule. I'm collecting, not editing. This is the brainstorm stage. My desktop at this point is absolute chaos. There are screenshots everywhere, and that's okay. The best items will float to the top during the editing phase. Step 5, the first cut. Once I've collected enough options, I'll review all the screenshots in one folder together. Now I can start to see a color palette and a vibe emerging. I remove outliers to clear the field. Then I identify any signature statements that I might want to build the capsule around. A quick edit at this stage ensures that I have a clear direction to complete the capsule. Step 6, build base outfits. Then I start building as many outfits as I can with the items that we've kept. I'm checking for functionality, variety, and cohesion. Variety is important because it's what makes a small wardrobe feel much larger than it actually is. I look for variety in texture, color, shape, and purpose. I'm also looking for cohesion within the color palette and the overall style. If anything clashes, it gets cut. And I'm checking overall silhouettes to make sure that everything works with the client's body type. Step 8, fill the gaps. Through the process of building base outfits, I'll often notice gaps or missing items. This could be anything. It could be a certain color top needed to create a monochromatic outfit, something more simple to wear as a layering piece, certain practical items for the client's location or lifestyle, or perhaps a certain category of items is lacking. At this stage, instead of shopping at a particular retailer, I'll perform a more targeted search for the missing items. Then I'll complete the base outfits, incorporating all of the new items. Step 9, shoes and accessories. Once the tops, bottoms, and layering pieces are locked in, I finish the base outfits with shoes and accessories. Shoes must perform in both function and style. The wrong shoe can really ruin a great outfit. When choosing accessories, I'm looking for colors that I can pull through from our palette, elements that accentuate each of our style words, and items that can adjust formality levels. For instance, the same outfit with a ball cap can feel completely different with a pair of elegant earrings or an edgy studded belt. A small change here can shift the entire mood of an outfit. Step 10, the final check. Every piece has to justify its place. I check each look to make sure that it's still wearable and aligned with my client's lifestyle. And the whole capsule has to feel cohesive to make sure that everything can easily mix and match. So to recap, here's the one mistake that I see over and over again. People prioritize the fantasy of a perfect, timeless capsule at the expense of true fit and personality. The reality is, your wardrobe is only timeless if it reflects you. The reason why most capsule wardrobes feel beige and bland is because they're not built on your unique beauty, who you are, or who you want to be. So if you want to start building a wardrobe that finally feels like you, the very first step is knowing your color type and body type. That's why I created my free style course. You'll learn about color type, body type, and all 12 competencies of personal style in depth so you can stop wasting money and start actually enjoying getting dressed. I'd love for you to join me there. The link to join us is in the description box below. And if you want to see how this process plays out in a real capsule wardrobe, I've got a full breakdown waiting for you right here.